If you're familiar with my social media, you know that I said I was going to take a break from doing readings for a while. But before I do, I will give you guys this bonus reading for today, okay? So if you're somebody who likes to have daily readings, daily collective readings, please go check out some other folks out there that can give you some information. Um, I will say some of the folks I've reposted on my community tab are readers that I've watched myself, not all of them. Sometimes I just like the inspirational content they post, but if that's any indication of the rest of the channel, I would say that might be a good place to go, um, hang out for a little while, okay? So just wanted to put that out there for you guys. Thank you for watching, of course, and the ones that have subscribed and liked videos and dropped comments because I do read those, okay? So let's get on into it. There is a new moon coming up on Sunday, you guys. So, if you have been watching my readings, I've been mentioning that. So definitely get into that space of what we're going to be manifesting for the rest of the year, right? It's a day by day thing, but, this is 2024. So go forth as you may. Okay, this kind of popped out. Let me continue here. Sorry, you guys. I didn't really see how that was coming out. And it's like that card just literally dropped. And I already have the other one in my hand. The Ace of Pentacles. Some good juju coming your way. Also, big earth energy. Every now and then I do get the earth signs channeled. And right now I'm definitely feeling this. And the Ace of Pentacles is about, gifts from the universe, abundance that is coming your way. Okay, it could be a surprise for some of you. And it may cause you to need to make a decision where you're under the gun a little bit. And I say that in the sense that you may not have all the information that you think you need, and you're going to have to really use, your best judgment. Overall Empress energy, yeah, like tap in to say like, well, what would my inner Empress do? Okay. But if you're gifted an Ace of Pentacles, well, that's quite something. I wouldn't just immediately reject that. It's not a Page of Pentacles. Okay. So keep that in perspective. The Six of Swords. Yeah. So acceptance of this offer could potentially bring you into a space where you don't have to worry as much. Okay. And whatever you decide, though, collective, I feel like once you make that decision, you're going to feel at peace with it. You're going to feel good about it, like that this was the right thing to do. Okay. So let's go into your outcome here, please. I have lots of videos out there under the live tab as well as the videos tab. Many I would consider timeless, so please do check those out. The Six of Wands, yeah, the outcome. So it's like somebody really wanted you to feel confused about this, perhaps even turn down an Ace of Pentacles, right? Okay. But you are going to be making the best decision for you, right? And that is going to bring you a lot of serenity, okay? Serenity now, okay? Frank Costanza, have you heard of him? Serenity now, okay? And you know what that's going to do? That's going to enable you to ride on into Del Boca Vista, right? In your white Cadillac on this horse, okay? And you're going to be all over that shuffleboard court, okay? All right, now we're getting to it. Okay? Yeah. So, collective, for some of you, this Virgo Hermit energy here, this may require you to not exactly disqualify the opinions of others, but disengage with the opinions of others. And that is when it's going to be like, this totally zen moment, like you're in some kung fu movie or something. It's like, whoosh, right? And then it's like, oh, yes. And then it's like to the universe, you're going to be like, thank you, sensei. Now it is all so clear. Okay? Right? It's like, I don't know if any of you work in, chaotic places. A lot of times, healthcare can be a chaotic place. Logistics services I worked in previously as well. And it's like, you ever notice when when your shift's over, right? And then it's like, okay, you're away from that chaos, that circus, and in some cases, monkeys. Okay, and when monkeys overtake the zoo, they want you to do reckless things. But collective, I don't think you're going to be doing that. Okay, and again, however you decide upon how to receive this Ace of Pentacles, okay, it's just going to put you in a more content place, okay, and in part because you disengaged with all these other opinions, okay, and then it's going to be like all of us, and then it's like, oh yeah, now I can get up and face the day and like actually enjoy myself, right? So, for some of you, collective, you have kind of created a world within a world, okay? If that makes sense, where you can not only feel good about yourself, but let others appreciate you in the way that you need to be appreciated, no matter your environment, okay? So, um, that's part of the world within a world. It's kind of like, I wouldn't say hanging on, but it's like meditating on the content qualities that and like a lot of times people want to force you into make, well, here's an ultimatum, gotta make a decision, and it's like, well, actually, before you cross my path, I was having a good time. It wasn't until you started speaking that anything changed, right? So, collective, you're completely at the advantage here. Although some people may think you're at a disadvantage because you are blind to all the facts, okay? There's that Tracy Ullman song, They Don't Know About Us. It's almost like here, it's like, okay, yeah, somebody might understand certain facts, but they don't have your experience. They don't have your intuition. They don't have your previous experiences. Okay. They wish they did. All right. And that's kind of part of what this is. It's like, you may not realize that you've already received this gift, and it's the gift of time and lessons, okay? That the universe is like, I actually believe that the collective can do something with this and transform it into something that can be celebrated, okay? No matter how hard it might have been, getting to that point, okay? Because these two cards here alone can be very isolating. The Two of Swords and the Six of Swords, okay? You may feel like you're on this journey by yourself. You may feel like there's nobody here to help you decide, right? And like me saying, well, I'm not going to do readings for a while, right? But like I said, there's a lot of other readings out there for you guys. If you're whatever the title is, like if something just kind of stands out in the title, just click on it, and um or check out one of my shorts that might relate to another video, okay? But definitely, make sure you're following your own good routines, okay? And that's gonna keep this Ace of Pentacles kind of like shiny and new for you, okay? Take a sip here, you guys. I'm basically out of tea, which is not such a bad thing because, it's a lot of kind of empty calories, but because I have to have the foo-foo tea that has calories in it. It's not just the tea bag tea, right? Even that, I'd be mixing it with, milk and like some sugar. All the things to keep you happy, which, by the way, if you have not checked out my 5 tips for healthy living video on my other YouTube channel, please do that. You can find that on the community tab, okay? 3 of Pentacles. So definitely multiplying this Ace of Pentacles here, okay? some of you may have like struck out on your own in terms of like business or consulting. Okay, you may have changed business partners. Yeah. Because perhaps, you know, you weren't getting paid maybe what you were worth. Okay, here with this Eight of Swords. Like, it was kind of like, yeah, you know, it's kind of like, you know, if you're the secret weapon of the organization, but yet you don't actually get paid more for it, like they just know you know how to execute very well. And it's almost like, oh yeah, I know so and so can do that in their sleep. All right, well, are they getting paid for it like that? And I think collective, that's part of you, you know, knowing what's good for you, right? And it's like, you know, I don't need you to tell me that this is not great because it doesn't feel great here, right? Like I don't need to wait for somebody to say, "Hey, you're all tied up," to know that I'm tied up, right? Okay. Right. So again, people might not understand that you already understand. Capiche? Okay. Have you ever dated an Italian or around people that have Italian family members? They talk with their hands a lot, so you better get used to it. Anyway. Italy is one place that I have not spent any time, which that would be awesome. Let's see what else is on here with this Two of Swords that the collective needs to know. Six of Cups. Yes, somebody definitely wanting to partner up with you, reunite with you, and make it official here with the Hierophant. So they really want to let you know that they're serious about it. So this could be part of the decision you're being asked to make. And again, obviously, you don't know how it's going to turn out. That's partly why you have this blindfold on, but you still might have to make a decision. Again, you could do nothing. No decision is a decision, isn't it? Right. Okay. I'm not saying that's what you're going to do. I'm just saying that that is part of this energy. It may not be applying, not being applying to this specific person. It may be applying more to this past energy here, especially in a work situation or a business partnership of some sort. You know, like maybe you found out your manager was stealing from you. I mean, haven't we all heard that story? Okay. I mean, there's very high profile people and organizations that go to jail every day for, you know, bad business practices. So it shouldn't be that surprising, right, to hear about it. But you know, we always want to have you know, that good faith in people. And part of that Two of Swords here is, again, people thinking that they can force you to believe that there are no risks, even though you know there are. Okay. But again, you're not discounting what's being offered here because you understand the uniqueness and the specialness of it. Okay. Again, that Tracy Ullman song, They Don't Know About Us, may be significant for somebody. Okay. Definitely getting an overseas vibe for somebody here. So, you know, maybe your person could be overseas working, or you are, or, you know, in the military or something kind of that nature. Six of Pentacles here with the Six of Swords. Yeah, so you're going to feel rebalanced after you make this decision. Okay. And I feel like you're going to feel very much stronger for it. Okay. The King of Wands. All right. And some of that abundance you're going to be able to put into like some self-care, you know, maybe getting some new clothes, like, you know, because yeah, if this was an old job and you know what I mean, maybe you were working in a different, like an office environment or something, maybe you are going to be consulting now, and you need to be out in the public more, and you need to have different like appearance. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so that could be part of this rebalancing here for you. Okay. And I mean, that totally leads into the Six of Wands, you know, like, who doesn't look good there, right? But you have the King of Wands here, so Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. I don't know why Gemini was coming through. I mean, Six of Swords is kind of Gemini energy a little bit. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there could be some people literally thinking that you getting together with this person is like you playing your diss track. Okay? That's how they're going to view it. And boo freaking who. Okay? Yeah, let them think what they want. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like you're too busy working on what you have, and honestly, so should these people. Because if they're like so bent out of shape that you're happy, it's like maybe their life needs to have some kind of you know, big changes, like people like to say. But anyway, let's get some yeah, I'm gonna stick with the moonology here, you guys. I know it's like my favorite, but we do have a new moon, so and I feel like that's some of this Two of Swords too. It's like where you're going to be focusing, right, is part of how these manifestations are going to be coming out. And it's like everybody wants to be on your team kind of thing. It's like, oh, I hope they choose me. I'm going to give them an ultimatum about it and try and force them into a decision. Obviously, you are the ones who know if this decision is going to be good for you or not. I cannot tell you that. Because this is general, right? Because if I got on here and said, no, don't do it, blah, blah, and then you didn't, and it's something else, you'd be like, oh, I'm so angry, you know, like, I can't decide for you. Okay, that's not the point of tarot. The point of tarot, you know, is to confirm the energies, all right, so that you are going to be in better position to face what occurs. Okay, so expect powerful change, new moon, eclipse. There's been some people talking about eclipse coming up. I mean, there is going to be an eclipse coming up next month. It's going to cross a pretty big path in the United States. I'm not sure about other places. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. We were going to have a full moon right the week before Easter. So 2 weeks after the new moon. Okay. We also have St. Patrick's Day coming up. So yeah, if for some reason you've been kind of confused, all right, or felt the confusion, this conclusions within reach is definitely for you, okay? And remember here, you have heavily the Hierophant and the reunion card, the Six of Cups, okay? Which could mean reuniting with somebody special and them really wanting to make it official, okay? So, you know, King of Wands, you might need to get dressed up for the occasion, right? Work through your fears, okay? Maybe for some of you, the spotlight is not something that you are used to, okay? And that might require a bit of transformation, okay? But that's what Scorpio is all about, is transformation. And that is falling on the new moon as well. So, you know, it's almost like, well, what if my friend Scorpio was in this situation? What do you think they would do? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe kind of give yourself a little role play and say, how would this turn out if I was in somebody else's shoes? Okay. and maybe that can help you work through some of those fears. A win-win outcome is forecast full moon in Libra. Justified. Okay. So a win-win, the Six of Wands, yes. And for some of you, that could be traveling together. Okay. And not only traveling together, but multiplying your coins together. Okay. Versus people that want to be like focus on their lack or focus on why they're not achieving what you are, and things like that. And you're like, no, I'm somebody who likes to look at the bigger picture of where we are together. Okay, it's not a zero sum game. All right. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm not really sure when I'm going to be doing readings again. Like I said, I'm going to be taking a break for a little while, but please do check out my live tab and the videos tab for readings I've done previously. And until next time, please manifest wisely. Bye bye.